Here we are at the Muon Pathway Set Your Intention start page. The Muon Pathway is the shortest of the 5 open pathways, but it works in the same archetypal domains as the others. It simply doesn't call up as many issues for the intention, and therefore doesn't go as deep. It will begin to release relevant trauma imprints and realign your deep master intelligence for your intention. I like to use it for upcoming events, meetings, parties, even physical tasks that I am resisting doing. Really, I use it when I don't have a lot of time, but I want to get a quick reboot to raise my game. Like all the pathways, you have a worksheet that you can use, and I do encourage people to open that up and print one out, especially in the beginning. It will give you a framework and a record of your process and space for reflections that occur along the way. Once you have crafted your intention, we begin the pathway with a visualization process, and this is true of the other pathways as well. From there, you activate and what I say, open the field by stating your intention out loud with conviction. In doing so, you activate your will body and engage your whole being into the process. Once you've done that, you move on to the icon to go forward. You'll notice that there is a difference between here. When we roll over it, the design changes. It's not merely decorative. This assists in the activating of the light body for the process ahead. So we click here. Now you've arrived at the symbol page. We're at level 3, so you see 6 symbols to choose from. If you were a level 1 member, there would be 4. Level 2, you would see 5. And your instruction here is to simply move to the symbol you are most drawn to at this time. So I'm feeling like this one today. And you'll notice here too that the symbol becomes enhanced. This enhanced symbol begins to work like a sort of a search in Google or something to begin to call forth the dynamics that are relevant to the lightware panel that you will be using on this part of the pathway. So we take a few moments to be with that symbol, and when we feel ready, we click on it to go. And it brings us to knowing heart. So that symbol is resonating with all of the issues attached to the knowing heart field. I provide some commentary here about the knowing heart and an opportunity to reflect on how that is relevant to your intention today. And then over here, I provide an area for a list of relevant issues. So this allows you to get a little bit more specific about what's going on with you, and then positive changes that you can look forward to as a result of the pathway. It's important that when you look through these lists, you are attuning to your intention, not just globally. And generally speaking, 1 or 2 of these will seem like the hot relevant issue for that particular intention. And likewise, one of the positive changes. Again, sometimes there's more than one, but generally not the whole list. The point here is to take a few minutes with yourself and reflect and get in touch with this. That's what the worksheet helps with this, as you can take some time to write these down and deepen your awareness. The next step is simply to go to the icon menu bar on the left here and select the Muon icon. It now takes you directly to Knowing Heart. The instructions are illuminated here. With the Muon pathway, we just work with the first instruction, and that's indicated in the instructions themselves. These are some simple posture awareness processes to get you grounded and reconnected to your intention. And in one place, you will turn your head to the right and count to 3, and then bring it back to center. When you look to the right, you are looking into the future. When you look into the left, you're looking into the past. And so we want to activate your future timeline for your intention. We're only doing it for 3 seconds, so we're not going real far down that timeline, but we are opening that field up. Once you've completed those instructions, we simply bring the cursor into the Lightware Raydance matrix and move to the design or area that you are drawn to. Given that you are in the Muon pathway, you may be in and out of this matrix pretty quickly. Though that's not necessarily the case. Sometimes people do spend a fair amount of time here working with a whole range of the designs. Once you feel complete, you simply go to the icon, and now the bar's on the right. Here's our Muon icon. And that brings you back to the symbol page here. Again, we have 6 options to choose from at level 3. And again, you go inside and see, well, am I drawn to yet another symbol? And if you are, let's say it's this one, you move to that symbol, take a few moments to be with the enhanced visual symbol. Let it begin to open up the pathway inside you. It brings you to making my claim on life. Again, you have a chance to reflect and get some feedback as to why you've arrived at making my claim on life. And you have a chance to consider the relevant issues and the positive changes you can look forward to. We just go back to the icon, and now it takes you to making my claim on life. We follow the instructions given here and move into the Lightware Radance matrix, like this. So, after you've done, one or two of these, let's go here. Again, you're going to be brought back to the symbol page. Generally, people don't find a need for a third. It happens, but it's rare. And so at this point, if you don't feel drawn to any other symbols, you simply continue on your pathway by clicking on the icon. Now you are brought to the pathway choice point. This is an opportunity to go to an awareness pathway. You can add that on to your Muon pathway, or you can simply seal your process by going directly to the Radiance seal. That completes the Muon Pathway tour.